But while the world was distracted by her viral clips, Lucy was quietly plotting a move that would change the London theatre scene forever. Coming to you today with a massive update on the trajectory of Lucy Thomas, it's clear that 2026 is the year the digital curtain officially rises. For years, skeptics argued that Lucy was a studio-only creation, a voice refined in the controlled environment of a recording booth. However, we've just received confirmation that Lucy has secured the lead role in the highly anticipated West End musical, Rosie, debuting at the historic Adelphi Theatre. This isn't just a simple casting choice, it's a massive gamble. The production is based on the life of Rosie Boote, a woman who climbed the social ladder amidst a storm of high society accusations and public conflicts. Taking on such a complex role requires more than just a beautiful voice. It requires the stamina to perform 8 shows a week under the scorching heat of the spotlight. The industry is buzzing with rumors that many established theater veterans were bypassed for this role, leading to a sense of tension behind the scenes. People are questioning if a viral sensation can truly hold her own against seasoned stage actors who have spent decades in the trenches. This isn't just about singing anymore. It's about whether Lucy can handle the scandalous themes and the heavy emotional labor required for such a demanding role. The pressure is mounting, and the stakes for her reputation couldn't be higher as the March premiere approaches. If she succeeds, she becomes a multi-platform powerhouse, but if the critics turn on her, it could stall her momentum just as she's reaching the peak. If you thought her London debut was a reach, what's happening in September is going to push her to the absolute breaking point. We are reporting on a massive shift in Lucy's 2026 strategy as she prepares to cross international borders for the first time in a significant way. The announcements for her shows in Geneva and Annecy have sent shockwaves through the fan base. For years, the primary complaint from her global audience was her lack of physical presence outside the UK. Moving a full production, complete with a 30-piece orchestra, across Europe is a logistical nightmare that most artists her age would never attempt. There is a lot of speculation regarding the financial risks involved in this tour. We've seen other artists face legal hurdles and financial losses when trying to scale their digital success into international touring. Lucy is operating as an independent force, which means there is no major label safety net if these shows don't sell out. Furthermore, the physical toll of international travel is notorious for causing vocal fatigue. Reporting from inside the industry suggests that her team is being extremely tight-lipped about her rehearsal schedule, which many believe is being pushed to the limit. The unknown factor here is how her voice will react to different climates and the grueling pace of travel. It's a bold move to prove she belongs on the world stage, but it's a path littered with the untold stories of performers who tried to go too big, too fast. As we look toward the fall of 2026, the question isn't just whether the tickets will sell, but whether Lucy can survive the exhaustion of the road without losing that signature purity her fans expect. There are whispers in the industry that Lucy is about to leave the safety of her covers behind, and not everyone is happy about it. In a move that some are calling career suicide, and others are calling genius, our sources indicate that 2026 will mark Lucy's final departure from being known primarily as a cover artist. Following her 2025 release, Portrait, rumors have surfaced that her upcoming 7th studio album will be almost entirely original compositions. This is a massive controversy within her own community. Half the fans want the nostalgic comfort of her Broadway covers, while the other half are desperate to hear her own untold stories. By pivoting to original music, Lucy is essentially exposing herself to a new level of criticism. When you sing a classic, the song carries you. When you sing an original, you carry the song. There is also a brewing conflict regarding her independence. Lucy has famously stayed away from the toxic contracts of major record labels, choosing instead to build her own empire. We are hearing reports that major executives are frustrated by her success because they can't control her narrative or take a cut of her massive streaming revenue. This industry sabotage is a real threat. We've seen how the gatekeepers can try to off the careers of independent artists by limiting their radio play or award nominations. Lucy is effectively revealing a new blueprint for stardom in 2026, one where the artist holds all the power. But with great power comes the revealed truth that if an original album flops, there is no one else to blame. She is betting her entire 2026 legacy on the idea that her fans aren't just in love with the songs she sings, but with her as a songwriter. But behind the flawless high notes and the sold-out shows, a much darker question is being asked about Lucy's well-being. As your investigative reporter on this story, we have to look at the hidden challenges that come with this level of fame. The schedule Lucy is maintaining for 2026 is, quite frankly, alarming to some health experts. Between the West End rehearsals, the European tour, and the recording of a new album, she is working at a pace that has offed the voices of many greats before her. We've seen accusations surface in the past that young artists are often exploited by the demands of their own success. While Lucy's team ensures everything is handled professionally, the mental toll of being a perfectionist cannot be ignored. There is shocking pressure on her to never hit a flat note or have an off night. In an era where every second of her life is exposed on TikTok and YouTube, she has zero room for error. We are hearing rumors that she has had to implement a strict vocal silence policy between shows just to recover. This kind of isolation can lead to significant emotional struggles that the public never sees. We must use indirect phrasing here, but the risk of ODing on work and expectations is a very real thing in the entertainment industry. The revealed truth is that while we see the glamorous 2026 updates, the untold story is likely one of extreme discipline and perhaps a bit of loneliness. How long can a 22-year-old carry the weight of a multi-million-dollar brand before something gives? The 2026 calendar is her most ambitious yet, but it's also the most dangerous for her long-term health. While the traditional music industry is struggling to stay afloat, Lucy's 2026 metrics are doing something that has never been seen before. The data is in, and it's staggering. As we move through 2026, Lucy Thomas has officially surpassed 2 billion views across social platforms. To put that in perspective, that is more influence than many Grammy-winning artists currently on the charts. This digital dominance is exposing the weakness of the old music industry model. Lucy doesn't need a sensationalized public breakup or a SHT storm of manufactured drama to stay in the headlines. Her revealed strategy is simple: pure talent and direct fan engagement. However, this level of success brings legal issues regarding copyright and digital rights management that her team is constantly battling. We've learned that there are ongoing conflicts with platforms regarding how her voice is being used in AI-generated content. In 2026, accusations of AI voice theft are rampant, and Lucy is at the center of that storm because her tone is so distinct. Protecting her intellectual property has become a full-time job. Furthermore, her market value has revealed that she is one of the most profitable independent artists in the UK. This leads to speculation about an eventual buyout or a partnership that could shock her fans. Would she ever sell out to a major corporation? Or will she continue to DM in the traditional path and stay solo? The revealed truth is that Lucy is no longer just a singer. She is a tech-era mogul who is revealing exactly how much power a loyal audience can provide in the modern age. At the end of the day, 2026 will be remembered as the year Lucy Thomas either became a legend or a cautionary tale. As we wrap up this special report, the evidence points to a year of explosive growth and unprecedented risks. Lucy Thomas is standing at a crossroads. On one side, she has the West End, the European tour, and a new era of original music that could place her alongside the likes of Adele or Celine Dion. On the other side, she faces the hidden dangers of burnout, industry conflicts, and the fickle nature of a digital audience. We've revealed the massive updates for her 2026 season, but the true story is still being written. Will her voice hold up under the stresses of a global tour? Can she survive the cutthroat reviews of the London stage? And most importantly, will her fans stay by her side as she exposes her true self through her own songwriting? The shocking truth is that no one knows for sure. But as of right now, Lucy Thomas is the one to watch. She is disrupting every rule in the book and doing it with a level of grace that reveals her true character. Whatever happens next, it won't be boring. The world is watching, the critics are waiting, and the 2026 stage is set.